gon' take off, cause I know these ain't gon' hand that new suit, yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't here, not a young thing. Double back twice in a row, 3-3, planes all in my home. First street, tell it all when I make a song. Let my brother think.
Told me it would be like this. Hey, I remember when I used to think heaven's in the sky, until I started looking inside my mind. Yeah, heaven's what you make it, heaven's what you see, but they vision so naked. Hey, man, I wish that I could go back. Sunday mornings when my mama, blue sky, white clouds, red Honda. But now I'm blowing up quicker than old Nirvana. And why these rappers want the drama? Cause we ain't actors. We drop records like it's target practice and let them burn, they hold the water like a cactus. My world spins at a different angle. My girl in a Spanish manual. My wallet won't fold, my story's untold. Had to go and get the just to hold. Cause where we from, them boys cold. He said, do not like a dog. Same color veins, you treat me like I'm flawed. Then we probably pray to the same God. Hey, I can't believe I'm blowing this fast, getting rich this quick. My life changed in an instant switch. Nothing give me. Mama always told me it would be like this. I just keep clearing my mind. I'm finding new ways to make sure it ain't balling inside. I'm at peace. And my grandma my side, she my angel. Only one know how I'm feeling inside. I'm like a tide, lower than ever, but sure I'm about to rise. Mama, your son, he doing fine, he about to rise. See all the pain you see in my eyes and all it's all in my veins. I gave it in exchange to love you. She was soft as silk, sweet like chocolate milk. She the golden child, mama only one. She the holy one. I used to know you back when you was young, back when we would go out and watch movies. No paparazzi, no fans, and no. I don't need no jewels when I'm with her. She my ruby. Plus she know how to use her mind like Lucy's. Leave it in the past, nothing gon' last young. Can't believe I'm blowing this fast, getting rich this quick. My life changed in an instant switch. Nothing give me. Mama always told me it would be like this with the music.
Sloan party forever for life. Okay, yeah. 날 향해 쏟아지는 기대와 칭찬, 기분 좋은 말만 해주려는 날 위한 이 시간. 그 속에서 나는 숨이 좀 막히는 듯해. 나 잠깐 방에 들어가서 쉬고 있을게. 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여. 근데 일찍은 가지마. 난 혼자가 싫어. 시끄러운 것도 물론 너 없어도 잘만 놀 거라. 집에 가기 전엔 불러. Yeah. 나는 의심만 가득이야 every moment. 잠시도 못 참고 문의 길을 대보면 나도 없는데 왜 이 나의 미래에 대해 왈가왈부 내 과거를 너네가 왜 이해해. 하지만 이 현재를 나와 같이 해주기에 툴툴대지만 내 속마음은 yeah. Party forever. Party forever. Party.
Challenge.
Now, this card might not be 6'7", but when I think about how many points I'm going to score with him, I'm thinking a milli. So hit the courts and earn Wheezy F, because the F is for finish strong.
Nice, Brian. Very nice. And as a friendly reminder, Dak Prescott, Deebo Samuel, and Jalen Ramsey are all still available in my team.
Plus, Jack Harlow and J. Cole have had their challenges re-enabled, so if you missed out on them earlier, don't miss out on them again.
Cross over your opponents, and we'll see you next.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visitors, the Phoenix Suns. At small forward, introducing the starting five.
Well, this one's about...
Thanks, guys. Well, after...
Yeah, moves to be made, Allie. No question. Thank you. Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Lee in at the 3. And for the Lakers, LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Reeves in at the 2. And the basket is good.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
So it's the Lakers now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Clock at 6. Russell, that's good.
Well, defenses try to get physical with Russell, but he has great body control and composure. Tough to throw him off his game.
Here's Lee. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Paul, shot is off. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's James. And he gets the bucket.
With his athletic ability, LeBron drives with purpose. He wants to put the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
With the trade deadline approaching, RJ, the rumor mill has been active. How does that affect a player when their names are being mentioned in trade rumors?
Well, it can be a blow to your confidence, and it makes it tough to trust the organization at times. If players are well-liked, he can tear a locker room apart. I've seen it. For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
Pass to Lee. For 3, Booker. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Russell. Tipped away. Paul with a steal. Up and over Russell. James with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Russell. There's the triple. Tries again, and it's laid in by Davis.
Wow, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
Ayton uses the glass on the layup. Ayton's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Russell. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Deflected. James with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. They grab their own miss. Pass to Reeves. Now Hachimura. James with the ball. Booker defending. Now here's Russell. Here's Lee. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Russell.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Will Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Landale's checked in for Phoenix. Warren comes in for Craig. Outside Schroeder. It's Beasley on the wing. From outside the arc. The Suns clear it. The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time, Richard.
Yeah, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Pau Gasol. The Lake show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
The Suns leading. Here's Lee. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And again, the Lakers, no good. The Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They gotta keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. The Suns beat them last time when these two met in Phoenix.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possessions should make this a much more contested game.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Davis, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Walker. Reeves is checked in for Beasley. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Schroeder. Beasley, he's checked in for Phoenix. Ross comes in for Booker. Here's Reeves. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Russell from outside. Pass to James. Here's Reeves. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Russell against Paul. And Davis with the block.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
James finds Bamba. Back to James. They need this. The Suns clear it.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Ross. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Russell to pass to Davis. And there's James from the arc. And they recover it. Davis, that's good. Davis has got his second bucket.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
Outside Ross. Outside Warren. Back to Ross. Pass to Paul. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Paul's got 5 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Reeves. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And so it's Phoenix. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns. The Lakers trail. And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Torrey Craig, Devin Booker out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Now here's Russell. Shot clock at 6. And foul. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Now here's Russell. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. From the arc. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Hachimura, takes the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pass to Okogie, puts up a three. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Outside Russell. Lets it fly. Here's Davis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls, and we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
And he can't get the first one.
Here's all you need to know about how talented Anthony Davis was as a young player. He was invited to play for the U.S. national team when he was a college freshman.
Biyombo, he's checked in for the Suns. Lee comes in for Ross. Here's Lee. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Walker against Craig. Back to Biyombo. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Suns lead by 13. AD won gold with Team USA in London in 2012. Richard, he was the only college player on the team.
With all of that pressure and intensity, it probably gave AD a great taste of what life was going to be like in the NBA.
Now here's Davis. And in that win against the Pelicans, he was a major factor as well. And here's Schroeder outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Booker. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got his third basket on the night right there.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
That one drops for him.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The Suns have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Booker with it. He's got 9. Craig, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Schroeder with it. Now guarded by Booker. Outside Schroeder. From deep three-point range. And it's Lee with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. Bamba's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Hachimura. Baisley, he's checked in for the Suns. Paul comes in for Craig. Pass to Paul. Outside Booker. Fires from deep. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Beasley, pass to Walker. Back to Beasley. From deep. That's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Beasley touched it last. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Lee misses. The Lakers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's Walker. Cranked it in off the glass.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Lee. And here's Warren. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Lee. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Walker. So he gets them both. The Lakers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Ball against Schroeder. Pass to Beasley. 35 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. The 3 from Bamba. It's hauled in by Beasley. The Suns have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting for Phoenix, Darius Baker at the line for 2.
No good on that one. Some changes now for the Lakers. Reeves is checked in for Beasley, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Schroeder. And the Suns also making a change. Ross, he's checked in for Lee. And the Lakers shooting at 30% here in the second. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
11 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Russell. The 3. They get it again. Davis. And so it's the Phoenix Suns looking in total control with this 17-point advantage. As
the Suns, 34.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, give us your take.
They score very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And Shaq, what you think about the Lakers?
I know teams love to rely on the 3 these days, but you got to know when to get away from it. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Back to Paul. Plenty of space. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Lee misses. Los Angeles shooting only 27% for today's game. James up top is covered by Ayton. Pass to Reeves. Five on the clock. For 3. Second chance effort. Outside for Russell. Here's Reeves. Back to Russell. The 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Here's Russell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. The Lakers have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Schroeder. Three-pointer. Out to Beasley. Here's the 3. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And Booker with the jam.
No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. Siempre bendecido, aunque hablen mal de lo mío y el periodista está inventando lío. Eso no me importa, yo sigo en lo mío. La gente sabe cómo soy, por eso están conmigo. Saben que soy un gordo, avaro con estilo muy caro, que se comió el panorama con un solo bocado. Siempre lo han criticado porque siempre fui raro. Nunca hice lo que hacen, por eso no me alcanzaron. Es como lo imaginaron, un blanquito iluminado que escapo de la casa y la plaza. Lo he escuchado y después de haber notado mi nivel desenfrenado, muchos perros se tragaron todo lo que me vomitaron. Mucho bla bla bla, pero no hacen nada como nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos. Ey. No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté.
one time, a long, long time ago. But not a long time at all. Nobody go know. No be anybody in business. And everything you see, and everything you teeth, everything you shot, and any. Nobody will know. No be anybody in business. Yeah. But nowadays, everything don't change. It can't be like you say, everybody's business. My own business, not to make my business. I will take myself to the public. I will impose myself on the public. Everything you say, and everything you do, and everything you want, and everything you get, everybody could know. Everybody could know. If everybody in business, if everybody in business. Everybody in business. Everybody in business. Everybody in business. Everybody in business.
I just like the sound. Y'all do not know me, I shoot like I'm Kobe. That boy really tough when it's dolly though. I keep it in no OVO. I ain't but nothing, just have my portfolio. Really come from a block where they boy, the ain't no goalie, bro. Say you about what you claiming and show me though. You gon' tryna toe to toe. Trench kid, gotta run it up. If you thinking I'ma lose, then you never. Power driven damage, ooh, belly buttercup. Youngins on my city, keep it smooth just to sum it up. No security, you see me, but that doing it, that's why I VVS is jumping while it's like a mosh pit. Really not, but I'm moving like I'm hot. Legal money coming in, I started off. True to everything I did is really no flogging. All my been going up, no dodging. And I'ma keep on coming with the heat, I'm hogging. Trench kick, glitter on a piece, stop sobbing. Pain, it defeats my noggin. If that ain't really your beef, stop siding. Say you try to run in these streets, stop hiding. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Real cold, they be on that funny stuff. Rich and money, my wrist me on. I done came way too far, I can't get up. I got be honest with us. Hearing no walk inside, I be know the haters mad, they got enough of us. Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. I just stack up that money, I run it up. If a who love me, I run it up. What up, you gonna tell me my money? I run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up.
Double up, run it up, Lamborghini with the got them bands and I'm flexing, hold my muscle up. I'ma stand on the business when it's time to. I get paper in the morning when I'm waking up. Make my put my rest in the wall, now it's growing rust. Diamond chain get this swinging, they know it's us. They know it's me. Pinky ring get this singing like Jodeci. Double law and it came with a notary. I see stars, I'm a star like it's supposed to be. Only way I can go to sleep. When my needed me about 100p. Paddock on my wrist, a masterpiece. Put some diamonds on her and some double C. I'm up, kicking my like I won the World Cup. Kick it. Baby girl need a crush. Hunters keep coming, you know that's a must. If you talking money, then we can discuss.
Run it up, 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 run it up. I just stack up that money, I run it up. About who love me, I run it up. They gon' tell me my money, I run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up.
I've been running that money up, putting on. Ain't no into this trend, it's a marathon. Different breed, I might bust down a herringbone. Bought a flight with them racks in my carry-on. Talking about money, you know who to call. It look like the mall. My ethical draw. Earrings 150, I'm. Why buy the Daytona, been in the corner? Them rentals attack Arizona. Ain't getting no diploma. The freshest dude in the schoolhouse. You went took the smooth route. Now my pockets look too stout. Never enough, man, I gotta go get some more. Go buy me a Texaco. Now I'm on the charts, so I'm running up screens. My still got what you need though. Built my name from the ground, I ain't had no help. It's just me versus me beefing with myself. It was time I woke them up, they overslept. Run it up, still ain't out of breath.
Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. I just stack up that money, I run it up. About who love me, I run it up. What up, they gon' tell me my money, I run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up.
Your mans. If you switching up, then tell me in advance.
Yeah, ayy, sticky hoe red hundreds on my fingertips. Ayy, yeah, chain swinging, don't know where the medal is. Ayy,
pull up with a she dance, got some heaven pants. Feet on a different wing, I am the veteran.
Ayy, yeah, right quit my bands, then just do my dance. Ayy, yeah, on the game, then it just represent. Ayy, yeah, Mona Lisa's and Picasso's, bones are limp. I'm a child, culture vision on a 508 form. When we out, came storm like it's X-Men. With me, you is in my pockets. And I leave like it's Jumpman, coach seats in the airman, trophies. Don't compare them. What's a Grammy to a necklace? And my granny give it to me. What's a to a fake? Indonesian was a language. Think I'm speaking like a background on a whole different continent. We got different ad-libs, we got different mothers, we got different cash, we got different chances, we got different culture.
Rolling deep on my dogs, you would think it's a veterinary. I reach my goals by January. Got the eyes of a tiger, Katy Perry. Getting married to the game, little we not the same. And that like Johnny Dang, and that done stole my 20 came and I'm joking. About it with the far ground, you gon' need a bargain when you buy. I don't got a problem with the. I'm the finished product, you the marker. Put the Get your you too slow, just get to the Joe woke up, I get to the commas, you roll it and polish. I do not write, I'm just telling my truth when I get in the booth. I don't when no Judas got no computers, got so many sons, I don't know what the mood is. If you got a I got a Kamuda, we full of Goonies, but I'd rather sit on my feet like a Buddhist. You I get me lacunas. I fell in love in the middle of COVID, she better than Addison Rae. You ran to the post for that fashion over 7 times and he never got paid. I told my girl, hit a mute on the Zoom and now she taking off the parade. I tell the family we're tripping Japan for the week because that's how we raised. Get your mans. If you switching up, then tell me in advance.
Yeah, ayy, sticky hoe red honey's on my fingertips. Ayy, yeah, chain swinging, don't know where the medal is. Ayy,
pull up with a she dance, got some heaven pants. We on a different wing, I am the veteran.
Ayy, yeah, like quit my bands, then I just do my dance. Ayy, yeah, on a game that I just represent. Ayy, yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Me and Warren by the it is getting scary. Thought I'm about to leave, but I renewed the lease. Saw the snake, get a peace sign, rewind that. Remind that with the kings for return to ashes. Don't forget now.
On the manual background, ayy, who the tryna go clash? We are practically the most savage, the most braggadocious boy that you ever seen. I'm on caffeine, the black G's and them whole bags and keys. Slow. I'm sympathy, I'm limping, cause I got a whole game to carry. At the top, you can't reach. Oh my god, my Nikes, I'm Mariah Carey. Gotta check in December. You miss shots like a Superman who don't join the military. Miss a sign, you the side of a dairy. Where you go? Getting scary. I don't. I'm pretty.
And I bag of the I don't play by the rules, I don't work any QB like anything that'll make any moves. I don't make any suits before you walk and take off the shoes. Are you little boys?
I got blues, but you so clueless. My words, I add to the movie. Look, I got blue bills matched with the pants and blue jeans with a in the side of his 2 C's. Schoolboy get his P's and Q's. I be groovy, yes I'm in the new scene. I got new keys in jacuzzi. You be in the nosebleeds where they all moody. My bands be taller than Uzi. Get your mans, kick him out like Bruce Lee. Ay.
Get your mans. If you switching up, then tell me in advance.
Yeah, ayy, sticky hoe red honey's on my fingertips. Ayy, yeah, chain swinging, don't know where the medal is.
Pull up with a she dance, got some heaven pants. We on a different wing, I am the veteran.
Ayy, yeah, I quit my bands, then I just do my dance. Ayy, yeah, on the game that I just represent. Ayy, yeah.
Ang daming maiingay dun sa amin. Okay, tagal ko na nag-iikot para hanapin kung sinong sumusulat at tumihingang malalim at ihilaw ang kanin ko pag saan nagsasabi.
Gandang umaga, haring araw, tulala sa kaning bahaw. Pangamoy na nabusog sa lumalapang alingasaw ng kalyet, kairitang haliyang ininit lang. Tiis lang anak sa parang minumog na sinigang. Pasok sa paaralan, ganun pa din pag-uwi. Kakilang taga-hiwalay ng dekolor sa puti. Puso na nagturo sa'kin, paano humingang malalim. Lumaki na gutom lamang ang di kayang kalabanin. Mababad man sa gawain bahay, laging nangunguna. Pag nakahawak ng pluma ay nag-iibang anyuani. Mo'y sinani, balibuda, Shiba Garuda, Kristo Medusa. Dami ng duda, dumami din lang mga balahibo na mas pinatayo pa. Ang daming maiingay dun sa aming bibihira. Kung dalawin ang grasya at sariwang hangin, sa dami ng bukang bibig. Kung nakulong lang sa silid, mikropono lang pala ang kailangan upang
Sinong sumusulat at tumihingang malalim at ihilaw ang kanin ko pag saan nagsasaing. Ang daming maiingay dun sa amin. Okay, tagal ko na nag-iikot para hanapin kung sinong sumusulat at tumihingang malalim at ihilaw ang kanin.
noo pa ding nakayuko. Sa loop man ay madalas mapuno. Sa kabila ng nagbabalak kapulahin ng apoy sa pasan na sulo. Parang kada buwan nakikipagbunot. Yun pa man ay siniguradong makalaglag tako. Rekada bagong pakulo. Napapakapit ko lahat ng aking kuko. Nakabaon ng malalim para lang hukayin ng mga diamante sa aking bungo. Ang dami nating gusto na di magawa pagkat ayaw nating matukso. Mga bagay na di mo na pwedeng gawin kapag ka dumating na ang ating sundo. Pagkagaling sa eskwela, rekta palit kamiseta. Takos sa pagkakatinga sa parisukat kong planeta. Sa dinami-dami ng mabenta, sa kabila ang tenga. Di na malabong sulatan ko lang ang tanging magtunog reseta. Ang daming maiingay dun sa aming mga sigurang mistulang hindi pa kumakain. Sa dami ng bukang bibig kung nakulong lang sa silid. Mikropono lang pala ang kailangan upang ako'y manilig.
Ang daming maiingay dun sa amin. Okay, tagal ko na nag-iikot para hanapin kung sinong sumusulat at tumihingang malalim. At ihilaw ang kanin to pag saan nagsasaing. Ang daming maiingay dun sa amin. Okay, tagal ko na nag-iikot para hanapin kung sinong sumusulat at tumihingang malalim. At ihilaw ang kanin to pag saan nagsasaing. Dapat karapat dapat siya. Iwanan mo, dapat karapat dapat siya. Pag-iwanan mo. Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Break a window, make sure that you wake a neighbor. Why you never acting on our best behavior? Grew up on the street named PS, makes me the truth when I got your ear. Welcome to my space gym, yeah. I be on the hardwood, you be in the second tier. Gonna be checking in Tasmany Devil and getting my Lola. Hold me on your shoulders when hitting the bucket and screaming up. Yeah, I got the double, yeah. Never really knew what I had till now. Taking down, take a look around. Zero that account and hit the ground. I ain't mad, why you mad? I might say just play that little louder. Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Break a window, make sure that you wake a neighbor. Why you mad, we're acting on our best behavior. Mad, why you mad? Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Mad, why you mad? Why you mad? Born in the same day as MJ, so you know I got the skill.
Welcome. Sports fans, thank you for joining. Us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Outside Russell. James left side. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Now, here is James. Back to Hachimura. Pass to James. Just 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Lopez. Antetokounmpo inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Down low. Lopez with the steal. Holiday from long range. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And for the Lakers, Clark, the last decade, they haven't been as impressive.
Well, you know, B.A., there's a reason for that. They've missed more playoff games in the last decade than the franchise's entire existence. And a lot of it has been due to injuries. There's no lack of talent. LeBron took on the challenge, bringing the championship in the 19 and 20 season, but last year did not turn out as they were expecting. And a big part of it was injuries and really trying to adjust to new personnel.
From downtown, he can't get it to go. And Los Angeles the other way now. Knocked away. Pass to Russell. From deep three-point range. The Lakers with the rebound. To the right side. Here's Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's James. Rebounded by Lopez.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Connaughton. Second chance shot. Misses the layup.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
To the middle. The shot by James. No good. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Middleton, a good look. And too long on the shot. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. And the Lakers will go for a different look here.
Substitution for your Lakers.
Milwaukee in the lead.
Vanderbilt. Lonnie Walker IV.
Outside Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball. Basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide open man and found him perfect.
The Lakers call timeout.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Okay, Laker fans, you've asked for it. Here they are. The Laker Girl Dance Team.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
Grant, I guess for the Bucks. Hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking. You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
The Lakers trail. Outside Russell. James up top. Outside for Russell. From the arc. Giannis with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Holiday. And here's Lopez. Covered by Bamba. And Lopez gets it to go.
Assist from
Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Outside Russell. Pass to Reeves. 6 to shoot. Here's Gabriel. Outside for Russell. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Bucks ball. Coming under the floor for your Lakers.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bucks on top, leading by 10. And the second quarter about to get started.
The Bucks, 17.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 6.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Davis. Rebounded by Lopez. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Ryan, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Alan. And here's Schroeder outside. Offensive board. An open look for Vanderbilt. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
And Giannis throws it down. He just...
it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Give a big round of applause to your Lakers Youth Dance team.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Russell, to the paint. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
The former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Here's James. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. So it's Milwaukee now. Middleton outside. Offline with a three. And stolen by Holiday. On the wing, Connaughton. Jacks up a three. That shot off the mark. And it's the Lakers the other way. Pass to James. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And again, the Lakers no good. And so it's Milwaukee with it. The lead is 15. Connaughton can't hit. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Davis misses.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Milwaukee.
2 minutes.
Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
James outside. He takes it in. And slam dunk by James.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Pass to Reeves. Back to James. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo with it. Russell covering. Stolen by Russell. And slam dunk by James.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Middleton outside. Pass to Connaughton. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Here's James. Antetokounmpo with the block. And he's able to get it back. Got it. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Pass to Holiday. Kicks it out to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
The assist goes to
Antetokounmpo's got 14 points for the game.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength. Has really been a factor in his overall development.
17.
And so it's Milwaukee leading by 17 at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback.
All right, fans.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Milwaukee with the ball. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Holiday with the ball. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. From behind the arc. The Lakers with a rebound.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression.
The shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
The shot by Russell, no good. And here are the Bucks now. 19-point game. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Watch out below when Middleton rises up like that. Remarkable at punching it down on him.
Poke loose. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
The assist from.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. Back to Davis. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Lakers with the ball. Pass to Beasley.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting the shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Anthony Davis.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done. When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Pass to Lopez. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Lopez.
The shot's good.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set.
Allie, thanks for that. Double team on Holiday. Connaughton, left side. He buries it from three. Connaughton's got 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Back to Lopez. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. 16 points for him.
These are the games that you love from Lopez. He's looking fantastic out there. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Out of bounds.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Connaughton. "56 seconds left in the third quarter here. Outside Russell. Beasley for three. Offensive rebound. It's Beasley on the wing. Back to Russell. Oh, got a piece of it. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Davis misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Connaughton. Middleton outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Boy, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Back to James. Over on Antetokounmpo. Here's Beasley. Up in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks.
30.
Already.
The Bucks, 56.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Perhaps the biggest surprise in the league last year, the Lakers missing the playoffs. Before the season, lots of people had them winning it all.
Dance team, give them some love.
Now Los Angeles with it. And a disappointing 2021-22 season for the Lakers, Clark. What went wrong?
Well, they just couldn't stay healthy, B.A., and we know that's such a critical component when you're talking about trying to win it all. I mean, you got to be healthy. Injuries to LeBron and AD. They missed a combined 78 games. You're not winning anything when your top players don't play at least 80% of your games. You're not going. It's not happening. That's almost a full season missed between those two guys. And so when you're older, sometimes the injury bugaboo can jump up and bite you, and it sure got the Lakers last season.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
To the inside. Bamba. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, he's a very effective scorer from there. Bamba's excellent at using his size to his advantage.
Pass to Allen. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Mo Bamba. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Bucks,
it's both from the stripe. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis. That's a costly error. Well, let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Carter from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The drive by Walker. Good on the bucket.
Oh, he has a a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Pass to Crowder. Takes a three. Hits the trifecta. Crowder's got 5 points now this quarter.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Carter from outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Outside Schroeder. Here's the three. Kept alive. Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to Walker. Here's Reed. There's the three. And he stays with it. Now here's Vanderbilt. Ingles defending. Some room here for Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining.
No good. A bit long that time.
2 minutes.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Carter from outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
It just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
.149 left to the fourth. Pass to Walker. Puts up a three. The rebound by Ingles.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And here is Ingles. Outside Carter. Clock at 4.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here.
Substitution.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
And both free throws good for Schroeder. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Los Angeles foul.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
He does not get the second one.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Walker for three, and the Lakers get it back. Back to Schroeder. Outside Walker. To the paint. Second chance effort. Good work defensively by Crowder. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Bucks, Giannis.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Walker. Out to the right wing. Back to Schroeder. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a
Elle m'écoute avec ta sœur. Quand tu m'insultes, elle a le seum. Je l'inspire car je me défends seule. Oui, elle m'écoute. J'ai dû protéger mes. Certains m'ont pris pour une. Je les laisse parler, je réponds que. La réussite est une fragilité. Ils feront tout pour te limiter. Mon bouclier, c'est ma virilité. Hey, j'assume pleinement ma féminité. J'ai des compétences et de l'habilité. C'est pour ça qu'ils veulent entacher ma dignité. Ni la michto, cherche mes dossiers Torachitos. J'ai jamais ken pour un feat. Ni la michto, cherche mes dossiers Torachitos. J'ai jamais ken pour un feat. Les petites marionnettes bien profonds, aide la puissance ainsi fond, les petites lunettes bien profonds, trois petits clics et puis s'en vont.
It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. I gave my Rolls Royce some wings. Jury so cold I could freeze. Hey, first time I called Elliot, gonna tell me to spend $250. Now my chain costs $500,000, and I'm plotting on a silly Billy. Made $25 million, I said Now all of these me better, Shorty say she like me, cause she sliding through the trenches with me. Give her $1 million worth of game, like I'm wallowing Gilly. Weezy wanna Pluto ride it, this way too easy. I put your in CC, Celine Chanel if need be. You really actors, you should have been on TV. You talking like you
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Down low. Eubanks. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get out from outside, they are dangerous.
Mavericks ball. On the floor for your Trailblazers.
The three is up. Another miss by Doncic. Here's Lillard. Grant outside. Three-pointer. Drops in the three.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
Pass to Irving. For three, Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either. Outside Thibault. Here's the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now Powell. Hardaway with it. Now Powell. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Irving. Takes a three. Can't hit that one. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard outside. Pass to Eubanks. They swipe it. Here's Bullock. It's tipped. Grant with it. Now Doncic defending. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
He's not going to be shy about using the three-point shot. Lillard has to be effective beyond the arc to keep the D honest.
Back to Bullock. Hardaway on the wing. Doncic outside to halt the run. They get the rebound. Outside Irving. Fires for three. Grant with a steal. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Dallas calls time here.
When you talk about a basketball family, Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Thanking your Blazer dancer.
And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Josh Green.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Up top, Grant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
And the second free throw is good. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Pass to Ntilikina. Thibault with a steal. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Back to Wood. Knocks it loose. It was stolen by Lillard. A minute 37 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Reddish. From deep. The Trailblazers rebound. Reddish on the wing. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Green. Here's Wood. .111 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ntilikina. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Pass to Reddish. And here's Grant for 3. Wood grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out to the right wing. Cuts off the pass. Here's the break. Portland again missing. And here's Dallas, trailing by 13. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Green. Pass to Hardy. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Green. To the left side wing. Wood. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And so it's Portland in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter.
14, the Mavericks. 1.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Boy, the Trailblazers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Pass to Wood. Back to Irving. The 3. That one is off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Knocked away. Grant, left side. Out to Lillard. Back to Grant. The 3 ball. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got 7. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
We typically see Doncic operating from the top of the floor. A little different to see him doing work from the corner.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
This Maverick squad struggling. Doncic with it. Pass to Irving. Here's Bullock. Kicks it to Doncic. Outside Irving. There's the triple. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Shot clock at 2. The 3, Hardaway. Rebounded by Knox. Pass to Graham. Lillard outside. From downtown. Foul pulls it in. Outside Irving. Doncic with it. Hardaway on the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lillard outside. Back to Reddish. Pass to Graham. Out to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. And they'll get another chance.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Thibault.
2 minutes.
Buries it from 3. Thibault's got 6 points.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce. And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
To the middle. Here's Grant. Offensive board. Lillard outside. 3-pointer. It's deflected. And he recovers it. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Mavericks making a switch here. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Lillard outside. Ooh, poked away. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Pass to McGee to stop the drought. And it's Green missing. Now Reddish. .35 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Grant. The shot. Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Here's Ntilikina. They grab their own miss. Outside Hardaway. Second shot opportunity. And they recover it. Lets the 3 fly. And so it's Portland up 19 points.
Your Trailblazers 23. The Mavericks 4.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And the Mavericks with possession here. 19-point game. Powell outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Irving. The shot no good. And it's Portland the other way. And here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there. Looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
Here's Doncic. And it's good. 2 points. Doncic has got 5 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And here are the Mavericks now, trailing by 19.
While he was born in Arizona, when it's time for national team play, Matisse Thybulle suits up for Australia down under, the team he medaled with in 2020.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Luka Doncic.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Hey, it's fun to see NBA players like Thybulle go their own way for national competition.
Yeah, it is, B.A. I mean, that's part of the interesting fabric of the global nature of the game, particularly as it relates to the NBA. International tournaments are kind of like an alternate world, if you will. Guys who are NBA rivals end up being teammates, or their teammates wind up on the other bench. It's actually pretty cool to see.
Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Irving. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Thibault.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? I mean, the throwdown at the end, I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Bullock. Here's Hardaway. Second chance effort. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Grant.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Lillard outside. Here he goes. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Hardaway.
2 minutes.
Doncic outside. Here's Powell. Outside for Irving. It's stolen by Thibault. From the arc. Nails it. From three. Thibault's got 9.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And Dallas calls time here.
I'll tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Let's hear it again for your Blazers Youth Dance Team.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Portland ball.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Lillard into the lane. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. 6 to shoot. The fadeaway. Wood grabs the board. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
It's stolen by Thibault. Beyond the arc. And Reddish gets it to go. Give him 8 points now. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Back to Wood. Pass to McGee. Some room here for Holiday. The Mavericks rebound. McGee's shot is off.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
In terms of shots per game, Lillard's name is always near the top of the list. He's not going to hesitate if the shot's there for him.
Now, here's Green. Inside. Looking to end the run. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things. They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, you can play over the top. I think you've got a big advantage.
40.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers.
11.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now here's Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Here's Knox. Outside Tybalt. Pass to Knox. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And here's McGee. To the paint. Here's Hardy. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how.